Hello, everybody. Today I'm here to review the first two episodes of Season 1 of Maul Shadow Lord. This will be a non-spoiler review. And Maul Shadow Lord is a sequel series to Star Wars The Clone Wars, showing what Darth Maul is up to in the early days of the Empire. It takes place very shortly after Clone Wars, years before Star Wars Rebels and Solo. And yeah, shows kind of Maul early what he's doing in the Clone Wars. Like I said, non-spoiler review. And as many of you may know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, big Clone Wars fan. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. But I was hesitant going into this show because I knew they were making a new animated show, so I was hoping a new cast of characters, new story, maybe tie in some old characters, something kind of like Rebels. So at first I was a little disappointed to see they were doing a Darth Maul show, a character we've seen most of his beginning of his journey, most of the end of his journey, a lot of where he ended up. So at first I was frustrated that we were going back to somewhere where it seemed like we'd seen most of their story. But I was hearing a lot of praise going up to the show, so I was excited going into it despite everything. I rewatched a lot of Clone Wars episodes, so what are my thoughts? Well, here we go. And to start off with just some of my criticisms, I do think, while I will say right now, I've been enjoying this show so far. I'll get into more of that later. I've been enjoying it. But I do think it's not yet hit a point, at least in these first two episodes, which makes sense. I'm sure it'll get there later. It's not yet hit the point where I'm like, yes, this is why they needed to go back to Maul and tell this story again. This is why they need to do that. I've not hit that yet. I'm more like, oh yeah, more fun adventures with Maul. But there's yet to be a moment in this where I'm like, yes, this is why they're doing it. And hopefully that comes later in the season. But things I did enjoy, first off, animation, action, visuals, beautiful. This show is incredible with its visuals and its animation. The landscapes are stunning. The virtual sets are stunning. The character designs are so expressive and lively. They use kind of like oil paintings for some of the backgrounds. It's so fluid. The show looks incredible, and the lightsaber fights and action look incredible and vicious and ferocious. Maul himself is played excellently by Sam Witwer as usual. There's a really great supporting cast as well. You got some good people. You got a really interesting cop character played by Wagner Moura. You got some kind of Jedi characters, some really fun kind of Maul lackeys, some interesting like scumbags. You got some great underworld stuff in here, which I really appreciate. It's cool they're focusing on one planet. It is cool to see more of Maul's revenge. I think the dialogue for the most part is very strong here. My one issue with Clone Wars, despite loving it, is sometimes the dialogue can feel unnatural, but for the most part I think the dialogue does work well here. And like I said, that paired with good animation, good action, and they're setting up a lot of interesting arcs for some characters. I think it sounds like it would be pretty cool. So honestly, I was happy with these first two episodes. I'm excited to see where it goes, and while I do hope the show does really justify its existence with a great proper story in the future, I'm enjoying it so far. And at the very least, I'm excited to get more Sam Witwer as Maul paired with some beautiful animation. I'm excited to see what happens with these new characters. So I'd give these first two episodes of Maul Shadow Lord a nice 8 out of 10. Very, very, very good. I'm excited to see where it goes. I hope you guys like the video. My next video will be a review of the Season 5 premiere of The Boys coming up on Wednesday. So thanks for watching. Hope you like the video, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.